Hey everyone, I'm Trevor, and today we are at Disneyland, and I'm going to be trapped in Frontierland. We're going to ride every single ride, eat at every food location, share with you secrets and hidden Mickeys, so let's get going. When you first step into Frontierland, the first hidden Mickey that you'll be able to find is actually immediately over here off to your right. When you find this cannon, come over here to the other side and take a look at the hitch. Here we have a sort of hidden Mickey. We've got a big circle and two bolts, like two ears on the Mickey head. And the next hidden Mickey is actually in Pioneer Mercantile, so we're gonna poke right inside. And in here, if you come over to one of these lamp covers, this one in particular, and you look here at the river, you'll see the Mickey head in the stones there in the river. One of the fun things that you can do in here besides buy some merchandise is this Woody hoedown. Put a quarter in and you press some buttons and you can get Woody to dance. There, you're making Woody dance. And then back here in this corner, there is another quarter machine. You can put the quarter in. Go ahead, Benjamin. And the music box will play. Another fun thing to do over here that takes quarters is go to the shooting exposition. Now, thankfully, they have a change machine over here, and we're gonna stick $1 in and get some more quarters. So this costs 50 cents. 1 quarter, 2 quarter, and now James is going to shoot the gun here at the different targets. There is a hidden Mickey in here, although it looks like they modified it. Another cactus one right there, but they've changed the cactus head or ear on the left. They've changed it into a flower there on the right. Okay, pull it. Look, we got the monster up there. Over here it says Big Thunder Mountain is a 25-minute wait at 9 a.m. We're gonna get in line. We'll time it. We'll see how it is. And yeah. Our first ride here in Frontierland for the morning. We've already reached the back of the line. There are 2 hidden Mickeys on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad and a secret. So we have some more information to share with you other than rides here this morning. Each of the different trains have a different name, and this one is I Am Fearless. And here comes the next train. This one is You Be Courageous, or You Are Courageous. You Are Courageous. Our next secret actually comes from one of these signs here. Not this one right here that says Rainbow Ridge, Spiral Butte, Coyote Canyon. The one behind it. This sign over here points at the different Big Thunder Mountain towns around the world. I couldn't read them all off while I was standing here. I'm going to take the left line. Grizzly Gulch is in Hong Kong. Thunder Mesa, I believe, is over in Walt Disney World. Or that might be Tumbleweed. I can't remember because I was looking at that so quick. But one of them is in Disneyland Paris. One of them is Disneyland here. Rainbow Ridge is here. Looks like this train right here is ID Hearty. ID Hearty, mate. Here comes our train, and it's only been 11 minutes. And it looks like we're getting to ride You Be Bold. You Be Bold. So our hidden Mickey on the attraction here is right there, made up of the ears. For our next hidden Mickey, we actually have to come over to the exit of the attraction here and look at these cactuses on the ground. One of them is supposedly Mickey shaped. We're gonna look around for it. This is possibly the closest that I am going to get. If we zoom in right there, dead center, the one right there is like the head and then the ears. Now I did see better ones online, but I do not see them here anymore, so they must have been removed. But that's as close as I can get right there. We're gonna come ride the Mark Twain now. Here we go. We're getting on the Mark Twain. Well, one of our hidden Mickeys is up on the 3rd deck, and unfortunately they won't let us get up there right now. The best that I can do is zoom in right here and see that iron working. That's a hidden Mickey there in the iron working attached to the smokestack.
Engine room! Ahead 1/4! Off 1!
I love this part.
Mark Twain!
Mark Twain.
Not just the name of a riverboat or a great American author.
That's my favorite part.
It also means the water here is 2 fathoms deep.
A little bit later along in this video, we're gonna go over there to Tom Sawyer Island and explore the different secrets and hidden Mickeys that you can find over there. We were a little too late getting on the Mark Twain. I mean, we barely made it. They had been boarding for a while. But if you're one of the first people on, you can ask the cast members if you can go up to the Wheelhouse, the pilot house of the Mark Twain. And that's a hidden secret here that not everybody gets to do. They may not let you. They're not always going to say yes, but they'll only take up one group. So if they are allowing it, you do need to be first to ask. Now over here, this is called Fowler's Harbor. This is where the sailing ship Columbia sits. And whenever it is getting repaired, this is a dry dock. Now, when they were building the Rivers of America, Admiral Joe Fowler, said that they needed this, and Walt couldn't understand why, and he just thought it was a big hole in the ground, and he called this Joe's Ditch. That was the name of it, according to Walt. But then he learned that the dry dock would be invaluable for servicing the 2 boats here at Disneyland whenever they are in need of maintenance. Got some repairs going on over here. Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Some active construction going up there on top of the mountain. Tom Sawyer Island is fun to go over to for kids. They've got all these like tree houses and caves to explore all through here. Doesn't look like there's a lot of people over there right now, but there's one of those caves right there. Now, as we come around here to the Native American village, on the left-hand side of the boat, you're going to be able to see that village, but on the right-hand side, we'll find a hidden Mickey. And this could be a hidden Mickey by like Galaxy's Edge standards, but I don't think that is. Well, according to the internet, there should have been a hidden Mickey right here in the rocks in the water. The internet is failing me here today. It just means that they've removed the hidden Mickeys. Unfortunately, that's just kind of what Disney does sometimes. Looks like there we can see some track from, I assume, what was probably the mine ride through Nature's Wonderland. Our next hidden Mickey is actually visible on this sign over here that says River Excursions. So we can probably see this from the actual walkway over there, but we're gonna see if we can catch the hidden Mickey while we're zipping by here. We zoom all the way in. Mickey is actually on the lower end of the riverboat there. Nope, we're gonna have to go check it out outside the ride. There's a couple of food locations in Frontierland, and the first is this little market over off to the left. Honestly, it's mostly just like a stand, and we don't cover the stands here on the channel, but this one has chimichangas. They have breakfast chimichangas and regular ones. The breakfast ones are only limited time in the morning. Okay, now we've come off the ride to this river excursion sign, and we are gonna see if we can see the hidden Mickey. I think that's him right there. I'm gonna freeze frame this and zoom in and highlight it in red for you. Of course, the theming here in the land extends even to the ground, as we have some wagon wheels and horseshoes imprinted into the concrete walkway here as well. There are four major food locations here in Frontierland. Rancho del Zocalo, which we will get some food from later. The Golden Horseshoe, which the boys will eat at later. They are gonna get some chicken tenders from here. Golden Horseshoe also has a salad, fish and chips, and mozzarella sticks. Immediately on the other side of the Golden Horseshoe is the Stage Door Cafe, which honestly is pretty much the same thing as Golden Horseshoe. The only thing is that they swap out the mozzarella sticks for a corn dog. Otherwise, the rest of the food here is the same. However, the Golden Horseshoe has a live show inside, a piano type show that happens occasionally, and you're obviously not going to get that out here, but it's a lot more spacious out here than it is in there, so you take it for what you will. Then we're coming over here to talk about the Petrified tree. There's a story behind this, and this is located right across from the Golden Horseshoe. While on a tour of the American West with his wife, Walt Disney went to Pike Petrified Forest in Colorado and was so enamored with this that he actually bought this petrified tree and gifted it to his wife, who didn't know what to do with it, so she in turn donated it to Disneyland, and it has been here ever since. It says it even right here at the bottom. Presented to Disneyland by Mrs. Walt Disney, September 1957. And the final food location inside Frontierland is actually going to be Riverbelle Terrace. Now this is a table service restaurant that requires reservations, and we're not going to be eating there today, but I have eaten there plenty of times in the past. Here is a quick look at the food. This is an amazing place to eat. You definitely need to give it a shot. I think the Riverbelle Terrace is Disneyland's least popular table service restaurant, but I believe that it is highly underrated. I think it needs to be much, much higher on the list. There's one final ride to go to, and that is going to be the Disneyland Railroad. Now you may say, this is New Orleans Square, that's what it says. But what does it say right below it? And Frontierland. You may say, whoa, wait a minute, that's not the last one. What about the sailing ship Columbia? I honestly consider the Mark Twain and the sailing ship to be virtually the same ride. I know they have different audio, but it goes around the same, grounds as the Rivers of America, as the Mark Twain does. So we're not going to ride both, especially since I don't even know if the sailing ship's going to be out today. Here we go. Pretty much the same view that we had aboard the Mark Twain, except for we get closer to the chieftain here. Mark Twain. It's a nice view of the Mark Twain, actually. Picturesque, scenic. Look at that. Oh, I love it. And here we are at the Toontown station, so we're gonna get off and go back to Frontierland. We're walking through Fantasyland at the moment. I know you can't really see it, but Mary Poppins is on the carousel again. I feel like every time I come in here, Mary Poppins is on the carousel with some guests. It really does happen a lot. I've been saying this on my channel. Well, look who's over here. Woody and Jessie, both of them are out doing a meet and greet right now. There are 4 characters that I have seen in and around of Frontierland. Woody and Jessie right back there. And then Mirabelle has a meet and greet just outside of Rancho del Zocalo. But then I've also seen Tiana on the Mark Twain Riverboat before, only once. I haven't seen her that often, and so I can't really tell you if she's still doing meet and greets, but I have seen her riding the Mark Twain with some guests before. Now from over here off the Mark Twain, we can see the stacks up there a little bit better on the Mark Twain. So there's actually 2 different types of hidden Mickeys. We pointed out the, can't really point, too zoomed in. We pointed out the one on the left before. But you see the larger one there, kind of in the center between the star and the stack. So there are 2 different style hidden Mickeys in the ironwork there on the Mark Twain Riverboat. Well, we ordered 2 corn dogs for the kids from Stage Door Cafe because that's what they wanted out of chicken tenders, corn dogs, and fish and chips. But while we're here, here's another little secret, if you will. This is like kind of a known secret. But there are mailboxes all along Disneyland, and this is the one in Frontierland. And if you actually put mail in here with a stamp ready to go, this will actually get delivered. The mail from these mailboxes is collected and turned into the USPS for delivery. And here's a look at the boys' food. They both ordered corn dogs, but James wanted some cutie mandarins and Benjamin wanted chips, so that's what they have. While we're sitting here eating lunch, the Disneyland band came out and is playing over there in front of the Golden Horseshoe. Kids are eating their corn dogs. I'm gonna go get something from Rancho del Zocalo though, so I'm not eating right now. And then I've come in here to Rancho del Zocalo to get my food. I'm not quite sure what I want yet. And here is my lunch. I got the green chili nachos with beef. And I've never gotten this before. This looks really good. I got it without the sour cream and the guac, so it comes with those two items, but I asked for it without. This is the nachos from Rancho del Zocalo. And I just remembered right now, I think one of you corrected me on the channel. It's Zocalo, not Zocalo, it's Zocalo. So, Rancho del Zocalo. The kids like to sit here because they like to watch the big thunder trains go by as we eat.
The 7 one.
What? Oh, that's number 7?
Yeah.
Let's try some of these nachos. Nice flavoring. I still think I prefer the burrito sonorum the best, which is the one that we usually always get. The street tacos that Amy got last time were pretty good too. But I mean, and this is a good item. Like everything that we've had here has been amazing food. Ooh, wow. Lunch was really, really filling. I did not finish it. There were still some chips that I threw away, but I did eat all the beef and cheese sauce. But very filling. That's a pretty recurring theme for anything that we get at Rancho del Zocalo. Now that I know how to pronounce it. Everything that we've got there, we can usually split. Amy and I usually split the burrito. They're big portioned meals for affordable amounts too, $12, $13, and they're splittable. So usually that place goes on our tips for money saving because you can split meals there. We need to poke our head in the Golden Horseshoe real quick to look for a hidden Mickey. And that hidden Mickey should be all the way up by the stage on one of the vents that are beneath the stage. And I can see it from here. It stands out because it's actually colored, where the rest of them are kind of white now. The Mickey head is black. So that is a hidden Mickey right here at the Golden Horseshoe. If you look over on the Rivers of America, you will see the Davy Crockett Explorer canoes, and you might be wondering if those are part of Frontierland. But they are located in Critter Country, even though the ride is actually on the Rivers of America, which is part of Frontierland. The ride itself, according to Disneyland's website, is part of Critter Country. The same with the Harbor Galley, even though it's the galley for Fowler's Harbor, which is part of Frontierland. Harbor Galley, according to the Disneyland website, is actually part of Critter Country as well. And even though New Orleans Square is up there, this whole road right here is part of Frontierland. The only way to get over to Tom Sawyer Island is through these little rafts that are located right here. There is no other walking path. You have to get on a raft to get over there. You have to get on a raft to get back. Oh no! Dead Man's Grotto is closed. The boys wanted to come here. Oh well. The trouble is the tunnels and caves down here are a lot tighter, like this one. Benjamin, you want to go through this one? Look, right here.
Yeah. Wow. That's the dark one.
He's really excited about this.
No, we haven't been through this one.
Oop.
This one scares us.
Oh, we can go. Come on, just keep going. So here's a hidden Mickey. These locks in these tunnels are shaped like Mickey's, sort of. The head and the ears. Uh-oh. You gotta go up in here?
Yep. That's
Ooh.
where the end is.
Are you sure?
I find
Oh, that just pops back out over there.
Yeah, this is the end.
Oh yeah, we can go this way. And there goes the Davy Crockett Explorer canoes. Oh, they're already going straight into the other one. Another cave to explore.
What's this cave? Is this the cave we just been?
I think so, yeah. Benjamin, don't go down there. That's the cave we just came from.
No.
Now let's go up the ramp.
This is
Okay, we'll go in here. Go in here next. Oh, we ended up down in this.
Let's just go back.
No, boys. We're gonna go back. The way you were going, there's like a skeleton in there, though. Oh, the Columbia! We found the Columbia! Oh, they just keep taking me from one cave to the next, to the next, to the next.
Where? We came from now.
Oh, look, we're in the Pirate's Lair. Now there's a hidden Mickey around the Pirate's Lair we gotta find. What am I looking at?
This.
What about it?
The pirate.
Oh, a pirate thing.
How do you go back?
So, I mean, I guess really any of these could be hidden Mickeys, whichever, make the shapes. I'm trying to find one though that's like clearly a hidden Mickey. Picture that I saw online had it up against wood. Yeah, we could kind of consider that. I'm sure that there's a better one somewhere. Benjamin told me he found a hidden Mickey. Where did you find your hidden Mickey? Right there on your shirt.
And James has a hidden Mickey.
James has a hidden Mickey too? I think yours is more hidden. Turn around. Because look, it's made out of words.
Yeah.
We actually bought this at like a Goodwill, so I don't even know where it's from. The kids want to show you a secret. Sorry. Treasure lift not working today. They would lift up the treasure and there's a skeleton hanging onto the chest. Aw, sad. Next, they want to go across the pontoon bridge. Be careful, you could get wet. Because the water goes straight through. Woo! 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 That was not good for flip-flops. I was worried about it pinching my toes the whole time. There goes Benjamin. Here we have another bouncy bridge. Bounce, 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 bounce. You found the skeleton trap? So up here at Tom Sawyer's treehouse, or Huck Finn's treehouse, or whatever it is, there's supposed to be a hidden Mickey that we can see. Let's look for it. I feel like it could be right here, but these trees are in the way. No, it's that one right there. But I don't know how people get high enough to see it. I mean, you can sort of see it there on the top, but this is as high as I can get. And that's it for our time here today in Frontierland. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. And then visit the comments below and let me know where you want to see us trapped next. What land around Disneyland or DCA do you want to see? And then click this video to keep watching. Thanks for watching. We will see you again next time.